star chamber for Republicans and get out of jail free card. They stack the D.C. Court Circuit of Appeals Court. They have a jury pool that works out great for them. And then you have the upper management of the FBI, many of them, who are hell-bent on targeting Republicans. How's anyone going to get a fair trial in D.C.?
Well, they won't. Let's cut to the chase here. The Russia hoax is 100 times Watergate, the greatest political scandal in American history, where you had the deep intelligence state trying to overthrow, in collusion with the Democratic Party, the duly elected President of the United States. And one of the reasons they felt that they could do this was because they knew the jury pools in Washington, D.C. are the most partisan, anti-Republican, pro-Democrat jury pool in the USA. This is unsustainable for justice in America, to have a system where the guiltiest Democrat, guilty of sin, can walk away under any circumstance for any crime scot-free, but a Republican, as innocent as can possibly be, can face potentially a life in jail. That is not compatible with the survival of democracy in America.
Stephen, I agree, and I think, you know, the conservative MAGA crowd likes you because of your candor, and I do as well. But I want to ask you candidly, is this fixable? I mean, is this fixable? What is it going to take? I don't want conservative FBI agents. I don't want liberal FBI agents. I don't want liberal or conservative juries. I want people who take their positions seriously regardless of their politics. And Stephen, I did that. I protected Democrat and Republican presidents. I never once said, oh, let's do a worse job because this is a Democrat. Is this fixable from someone who's seen it from the inside?
It is fixable, but it's going to require drastic reform. Let me give you 3 quick things. One we all know about: if House Republicans take the majority, they need to use that subpoena power like nothing you've ever seen before in your entire life. And when those subpoenas are violated, as they inevitably will be, a future Department of Justice under Republican leadership needs to enforce them. Second, this is also very important, we need to completely reform the FBI from top to bottom. And third, we need to reform the rules for how trials are held in D.C. so that there are fair trials. New statutes have to be passed to make the trial system in D.C. more fair, with rules of how juries are selected and rules of how evidence is admitted. That is all doable.
Stephen.